Good evening and welcome inside Regency Furniture Stadium as we prepare for the series finale between your Southern Maryland Blue Crabs and the visiting Sugar Land Skeeters. Sugar Land sits atop the Freedom Division. They won the first half. They're up top in the second half as well, entering play today with a 36-17 record. Blue Crabs 19-32 in the second half of the season. They've been eliminated from playoff contention, but are looking to close the season out strong. They'll look to snap a skid today. 3-game losing streak coming into play as Daryl Thompson, the right-hander, will take the mound and look to snap that against this powerful Sugar Land offense. Skeeters' offense this year has been potent. A .278 average that leads the Atlantic League, second in the league with 103 home runs. That's helped them on their way to a league-high 591 runs scored. They're also third in the league with 126 stolen bases, having been caught just 36 times, the fourth lowest total in the league. So Thompson will look to shut them down tonight as the right-hander kicks and delivers. A first pitch fastball to Barrett Barnes is right down the middle for a called strike, and we are underway. For the record, Sugar Land's pitching hasn't been all too bad either. A league low 3.12 ERA on the year. Part of the reason that they have a 10-game lead over everyone else in the total standings for the season. Thompson's second pitch to Barnes. A fastball misses outside and evens things up, 1 ball and 1 strike. Thompson 5-4 with a .288 ERA on the season. This is his 14th start as he goes with a two-seam fastball on the outside corner, and the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 6-foot, 185-pound right-hander is in his 7th season with the Blue Crabs. He's making his 135th career appearance and 128th start for the team. He's out of the windup, kicks and delivers. Elevated a fastball there, but too high as the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Thompson missed nearly 2 months with an injury, but has come back just about as strong as he started the year. When he exited the game against New Britain after getting hit with a line drive, he was ranked in the top 10 in the Atlantic League in strikeouts and innings pitched, while leading the league in ERA. Payoff pitch here to Barnes. A fastball is a little bit too high, and Barnes is aboard with the leadoff walk. Rest of the Sugar Land lineup, they've got a couple of shake-ups. You saw Barnes move up to the leadoff spot. The number 2 hole stays the same with center fielder Anthony Jansanti. Derek Norris moves up. He'll bat third and play first base. Juan Silverio remains in the cleanup spot where we've seen him for the first 2. Matt Chavez stays the same as well. He'll bat 5th and serve as the DH. Albert Cordero moves up a spot. He'll bat 6th and catch. Daniel Robertson 7th in right field. Javier Betancourt will bat 8th and play second base, making his first appearance of the series. And Alvaro Rondon will move from the leadoff spot down to the 9 hole. As first pitch swinging here is Jansanti. It's sent out towards right field. And Nina is underneath it to make the catch for out number 1. Defensive alignment behind the right-hander Thompson. Ryan Strasburger is in left field. Corey Vaughn in center. We just saw Angelis Nina in right. On the infield, Frank Martinez at third. Edwin Garcia at short. Francisco Rosario, the other half up the middle at second base, with Devin Rodriguez at first and Craig Maddox doing the catching. 1 on, 1 out. Derek Norris will come to the plate. We've seen Norris serve as the catcher in Game 1. He went 1 for 3 with a home run there. He DH'd last night, went 1 for 4 with an RBI and 2 runs in that one, and now will serve as the first baseman in this one. Thompson's going to look for a double play to get himself out of this inning. He goes with a cutter on the outside corner for a called strike, 0-1. Thompson features 3 different fastballs, a 4-seamer, a 2-seam, and a cutter. He's got a circle changeup as well and a 12-6 over-the-top curveball. You'll see that loop up as a strikeout pitch. 0-1 to Norris, a fastball that's hammered to deep left field. Strasburger going back at the track. That one is up and gone. A 2-run home run for Derek Norris, his second home run of the series. And just like that, Sugarland has a 2-0 lead here in the top of the first. We mentioned how dangerous the Sugarland offense was. They scored 3 last night on a 3-run home run from Juan Silverio in the first. And then tonight, they've got 2 on the 2-run shot from Norris. And that'll bring up now Silverio, 3 for 5 with a home run and 4 RBIs in last night's game. Thompson's first pitch, a breaking ball to Silverio as he'll swing through it. Count at no balls and 1 strike. Silverio in limited time with Sugarland. He's played in just 41 games, but a solid 41 with a .321 average, 6 home runs, and 31 RBIs. Check swing here as Silverio will foul one off the other way towards his own dugout, and the count at no balls and 2 strikes. Umpiring crew for tonight's finale: Dave Speranza behind the plate, Brian DeBrouwer at first, and Jim Clayton at third. Thompson ready for the 0-2 pitch as he kicks in, delivers. Fastball to Silverio. It's hit hard towards left. Strasburger loses it in the sun as that's going to bounce to the wall. Silverio with a turnaround first, but he'll stop there and retreat to the bag with a hard-hit single. I think an inning later, Ryan Strasburger makes that play, but the shadow hasn't quite crept to his spot in left field, so he lost it off the bat, and it ends up getting down just about 2 or 3 feet to his right. So a 1-out single for Silverio will send Thompson back into the stretch with Matt Chavez coming up to bat. Chavez 1 for 5 with a run scored last night. In the series opener, he went 3 for 4 with a single, triple, home run, and walk. Thompson ready for the first pitch to Chavez as this one's lined into the left center field gap. That's going to get down. Silverio around second on his way to third. Chavez with a big turn at first, but he'll hold there as Silverio is in standing. Throw came into second. That'll put runners on the corners with 1 away as Thompson hasn't struggled often this season, but is in a little bit of trouble here in the first with a 2 spot already on the board. And another one 90 feet away. Albert Cordero will dig up. 3 for 5 with an RBI and a run scored in last night's game. Thompson out of the stretch, comes set. Kicks and delivers. Chopper to the right side here. Rosario lays out. It's not going to get in his glove as it's through into right field. A single for Cordero. That'll score Silverio as Chavez moves into scoring position. 3-0. Sugarland leads here as Cordero picks up his 3rd RBI of the series. That'll bring up former Major Leaguer Daniel Robertson to the plate. Robertson didn't appear in the series opener, but 1 for 4 with a 2 RBI single last night. Robertson, an outfielder for 4 different MLB teams as he hammers one to deep left field here. Strasburger going back at the track. That one is gone. A 3-run home run for Daniel Robertson as Sugarland has a 6-0 lead with just 1 out here in the top of the first. That is Robertson's first home run as a member of the Sugarland Skeeters. He had just 1 home run in 4 years, 148 games at the MLB level between the Texas Rangers, LA Angels, Seattle Mariners, and Cleveland Indians. So that'll bring up Javier Betancourt. Betancourt making his first appearance in this series. As Thompson's first pitch, a cutter on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Thompson winds for the 0-1. He goes with a cutter. That misses low and away. Count evens up. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 pitch from Thompson. Fastball that jams Betancourt. It's popped into shallow center. Vaughn coming on. Rosario going back. Rosario, the second baseman, will make the catch and then tumble down to the ground. But it will go as out number 2 here for Thompson, as the number 9 hitter Alvaro Rondon will dig in. The shortstop has hit leadoff in the first 2 games of the series, but falls all the way to the bottom of the order today after going just 1 for 9 in the first 2 games. Thompson goes with a cutter on the first pitch. It catches the outside corner, and the count goes to 0-1. 0-1 cutter again. It's chopped towards first. Devin Rodriguez will take it to the base himself for the 3 unassisted. And that will end the inning here, but 2 home runs in the frame for Sugarland as they put up 6 runs, 5 hits. No errors. They leave nobody on base. And we'll head to the bottom of the first. The Blue Crabs will look to begin to chip away with Ryan Strasburger leading it off when we return to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is Sam Runyon, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
University of Maryland Charles Regional Imaging provides state-of-the-art, high-quality equipment and imaging tests that give you and your provider the information you need. Their outpatient imaging center focuses on high quality, comfort, and convenience. Compassionate team members are committed to delivering the most remarkable experience in every dimension and strive to address your needs quickly. Located at the UM Charles Regional Pavilion in La Plata, or visit them at charlesregionalimaging.com.
Ladies, this is Corey Vaughn. Be sure to join us at the ballpark every Wednesday night for Wind Up Wednesday, presented by Cove Point Winery. On select Wednesday nights throughout the get in for just $5. You can also enjoy free wine samples from Cove Point, as well as free services from Therapeutic Massage and Wellness. For more information and the available dates, please visit us online at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Ryan Strasburger will lead things off in the bottom of the first. After a 6-run top half of the first by Sugarland, Blue Crabs will look to bounce back in any way here in the bottom half of the inning as Strasburger takes the first pitch. Fastball for a called strike from Yasutomo Kobo. Kubo back to work with a fastball here. Another called strike as the count goes to 0-2. Breaking ball here as Kubo misses outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The right-hander for Sugarland has been effective for the most part in his limited time with the team. This will be his 10th start. 4-1 as Strasburger with a high fly ball to deep left field. Backing up is the left fielder. That one at the track and gone. A solo home run for Ryan Strasburger, as that's the third home run of the game already. And we are just through half of an inning here. So the Blue Crabs bounce back and make it 6-1 now. It's not too late. It's, in fact, too early to say anything about the outcome of the game. A 6 spot in the top half of the inning doesn't bode well for your chances, but as they continue to come back little by little as the game goes on, or maybe all at once here in the first, we'll see what they can get done, as Edwin Garcia will dig in with the bases empty and nobody out. Called strike on the first pitch to Garcia from Kubo. The Japanese right-hander, 38 years old, 5'11", 180 pounds. Oh, 1. Garcia fouls this one off as the count goes to 0-2. Garcia with a line drive back up the middle here. That's going to get past the reaching glove of Rondon and into left center. Center fielder Jan Santee will cut it off as Garcia is aboard with a single. Back-to-back hits have started the game for the Blue Crabs. Rest of the Blue Crabs lineup real quick here as we'll roll through that. Devin Rodriguez bats now. The designated hitter John Griffin bats cleanup. Frank Martinez will bat fifth. Angelis Nina sixth. Corey Vaughn, the center fielder, bats seventh. Craig Maddox, the catcher, bats eighth. And rounding out the lineup is the second baseman, Francisco Rosario. Rodriguez digs into the left-handed batter's box here as Kubo to the stretch for the first time. Comes set, delivers a breaking ball, and swung on and missed, 0-1. Kubo comes set at his belt. A look back at first. Now kicks and delivers as Rodriguez will foul one off the other way, 0-2. Kubo spent a long time in the Japan Pacific League. 2005, he made his debut at the age of 24, going 10-3 with a 3.40 ERA. As the 0-2 to Rodriguez, a breaking ball is popped up towards the third base bag. Silverio's underneath it, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. Kubo began his career in Japan with the Chibalote Marines. Played for them from 2005 to 2008, then joined the Hanshin Tigers from 2009 to 2013, then the Yokohama Bay Stars from 2014 to 2017. Coming to America for the first time this 2018 season. He began it with the Gary South Shore Railcats. 3 appearances there before joining Sugarland. Check on first, but back in safely is Garcia. Griffin with a big swing here as he fouls it back into the net. No balls and 1 strike, excuse me. Oh, 1 on its way as Griffin fouls back another, and the count goes to no balls and 2 strikes. Couple of former players for the Hanshin Tigers, one of the teams that Kubo played for in Japan. Atlantic Leaguer Lou Ford was over there. Cecil Fielder, an all-star in his own right, and the father of Prince Fielder, had some time over there as well. Mike Greenwell played for the team. Ryan Vogelsong, a former MLB starter, as a pitch misses outside here. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count on Griffin. Kei Agawa, Yankees starter, also pitched for Hanshin. One, 2 the count as Kubo goes with a breaking ball. Griffin waits back on it. A long fly ball to left center field. Back of the track is the left fielder, Barnes. He can't get there. Garcia on his way to third. He'll round it but get the stop sign as Griffin cruises in with a double. And the Blue Crabs have men on second and third with 1 out here in the bottom of the first. And their best hitter on the season, Frank Martinez, coming to the plate. Martinez with a .311 batting average, 10 home runs, 53 RBIs on the season. 6 of those 10 home runs came last month as he finished third in the Atlantic League on the month in home runs behind Long Island's David Washington and York's Telvin Nash. Nash was named Player of the Month today in the Atlantic League, as well as Lancaster starter Nate Reed. Breaking ball to Martinez. That's a line drive towards right field. That's going to get down in front of Robertson. Garcia will score. Griffin will get the stop sign. An RBI single for Frank Martinez as he'll pick up his 54th RBI of the season and make the score 6-2 here in the first. An 8-run outburst here in the very first inning between the two teams. To put that in perspective, the final score of the series opener was 4-3. So into the box digs Angelis Nina. Nina was 1 for 4 with a run scored in last night's game. He's 1 for 9 on the series as Kubo sets for the first pitch to him. Look at first and delivers a fastball low. 1 ball and no strikes. Time called here as Nina will step out of the box. Breaking ball here from Kubo. Nina lays back. A good read from Martinez as he's off and running, and he'll slide into second safely as Cordero wasn't able to run it down quick enough. So now second and third with 1 out as that takes the double play out of effect. Time called here as it looks like the trainer and manager will come out for Sugarland. Max Mahaffey on his way to the mound. Pete Incaviglia close behind him as they'll take a look at Kubo here. Hopefully Kubo can go on in this game. He's thrown just 17 pitches, gotten through a third of an inning. The last thing you want to see is somebody go down that quickly on either side, really, as they're calling for, I believe, some water for Kubo from the dugout. It is water, as looks like the bullpen coach, Jeff Allen, will bring a bottle of water out. Kubo takes a drink and now will walk away from the rest of his teammates. Try to reset on the mound. Mahaffey and Incaviglia are content with what they've heard out of Kubo after the sip of water. So it looks like he'll continue on in this game. we've got a 2-0 count, runners on second and third, with one out here in a 6-2 game, just the bottom of the first, as Angelis Nina will dig back into the box. He's got a hitter's count. See if he's green-lighted here, if they want to make Kubo throw a pitch to recover after that injury visit. He stays in the stretch, comes set at the belt. Now kicks and delivers a breaking ball on the outside corner to Nina for a called strike, 2-1. Two one upcoming as the infield is halfway in. Nina swinging on this one. A chopper will go foul here. RBI chance for Nina since his acquisition. He's been one of the best hitters in the Atlantic League, posting a .330 average in his 81 games here in Southern Maryland as he fouls one back to stay alive here. He's hitting .304 in total on the season. 2 home runs, 34 RBIs in 94 games. Kubo comes set for the 2-2 pitch once again. As he kicks and delivers a slider, Nina yanks it foul into the Blue Crabs' pen. Kubo ready for the 2-2 once more. Tugs a fastball here. That'll go outside as Nina lays off to work the count back full. 22nd pitch of the inning for Kubo, who's struggling here early. The Blue Crabs have seen the Sugarland right-hander before. Faced him one time as the payoff pitch, a slider swung on and missed. He got Nina to chase out of the zone, and down on strikes goes the Blue Crabs' number 6 hitter. A big out number 2 for Kubo, as that'll bring up Corey Vaughn, and the right-hander now has a chance to get out of the inning. In Kubo's one outing against the Blue Crabs, he picked up the win. 6 innings, 4 hits. He walked 3 but struck out 6, allowing just 1 run. So now he'll face Vaughn, who was 3 for 4 in last night's game. As the center fielder in his second year here with the Blue Crabs will look to stay hot on the series. 4 for 8 in total as he checks his swing. That misses low. 1 ball and no strikes. Hitting .234, 17 home runs, 40 RBIs. He homered in the series opener in the bottom of the 9th to tie things up and get the game to extra innings. Kubo ready for the 1-0. It's a slider here. Vaughn lays off as the pitch tails outside. Count goes to 2 balls and no strikes. Griffin on third, Martinez on second as Kubo sets for the 2-0. Taps his glove, now delivers a fastball right down the middle as Vaughn looked to be taking all the way, and the count will go to 2-1. It's not often you see Vaughn let a fastball go by him, but he was taking there. No doubt if Kubo throws the same pitch here on the 2-1 that Vaughn would be turning it loose. He does throw the fastball, and Vaughn hammers one to deep left field. Back at the track is Barnes. It's going to hit off the top of the wall. 2 runs will score as Vaughn will cruise into second. Barnes chasing it down. Will now catch up to it as Vaughn standing on top of second base with a 2 RBI double. And the Blue Crabs have 4 of their own here in the first inning as Corey Vaughn picks up his 5th hit of the series, and that's RBIs number 41 and 42 for the center fielder, as he's now in scoring position with 2 away for Craig Maddox. Maddox 1 for 4 in both games thus far. Scored a run in last night's matchup, as he'll look to drive one in here. He's got 18 RBIs and a .223 average on the year. Infield shifts Maddox towards his pole side. You see Rondon, the shortstop, right behind the bag. Betancourt deep in the hole. Maddox just behind a first pitch fastball. Foul tips it back into the screen, and the count at 0-1. Kubo at the belt gives a look at Vaughn prior to the 0-1. Now kicks and delivers. Two-seam fastball misses inside as it tails back a little late. That'll even things up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Maddox in his 12th professional season. It's his 4th in the Atlantic League. 2nd with the Blue Crabs. He had 2 with New Britain as well. Kubo ready for the 1-1 as Maddox flares one out towards shallow right. That's going to get down in front of Robertson. Vaughn being waved around. The throw comes in and is late as Vaughn will score an RBI single for Craig Maddox, as the score now 6-5. So after 6 runs in the top of the first from Sugar Land, the Blue Crabs respond immediately with a 5 spot. At least a 5 spot, I should say, as Francisco Rosario will come up to bat now. The number 9 hitter for the Blue Crabs. Sugar Land sent all 9 in their order to the plate in the top of the first. The Blue Crabs have now matched them here, as Rosario will look to keep the line moving. Kubo sets for the first pitch. Kicks and delivers. Fastball misses inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Rosario batting from his weaker side when you look at the numbers. From the right side of the plate this year, Rosario has hit .250 as opposed to just .187 from the left side. As a fastball is taken inside and the count goes to 2 balls and no strikes. Kubo sets a look at first. Now kicks and delivers. Rosario with a high fly ball to deep right field. Robertson going back. It's over his head on the track. Maddox on his way to third. He's being waved around. Rosario on his way to third now. As the ball is bobbled by the cutoff man, Rosario dives in safe. An RBI triple, and the Blue Crabs have tied the game here in the bottom of the first. 12 runs in the first inning, as the top of the order will come back up here. 6-6, and we're through just 5 outs in this ballgame. That's the first triple of the year for Rosario, as the Blue Crabs as a team have now hit for the cycle in the inning. Beginning it all was the man at the plate, Ryan Strasburger, who takes a slider outside 1-0. He got everything started with a solo home run. Rosario got the triple there. The double goes to Vaughn and Griffin, and then 3 singles. Strasburger takes a curveball for a called strike, and the count at 1-1. 35 pitches for Kubo as he readies for his 36th of the inning. He kicks and delivers. A slider here, misses outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. I think it's safe to say, having watched Thompson all year and watched Kubo in his first start against the Blue Crabs, that this wasn't what you'd expect out of this game. As Strasburger, a line drive to left field, that's going to get down in front of Barnes. A single here will score Rosario, and the Blue Crabs have taken the lead 7-6 in the bottom of the first. So now Edwin Garcia will come back up. Garcia singled and scored a run already in the inning. As Kubo's first pitch to him, a fastball on the outside corner for a called strike, 0-1. Right-hander now sets and delivers. Garcia with a pop-up in foul ground here. Nobody's going to be able to get to that one as it's awkwardly placed over by the Skeeters bullpen bench, and it'll get down for foul ball, 0-2 the count. So Strasburger's on first. He had the first and 7th RBIs of the inning. As Garcia, chopper towards third. Silverio will pick it up and flip on to the second baseman covering for a fielder's choice. That will end the inning. What an inning it was. 6 runs for Sugar Land in the top of the first. So the Blue Crabs respond with 7 in the bottom half of the inning. And they have the lead right back. 7 runs in the inning. Come on, 8 hits for the Blue Crabs. No errors and 1 man left on base. We'll head to the second after about 45 minutes. Daryl Thompson back to the mound with the top of the order coming up on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is Brandon Compton, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that will bring your baseball memories to life. Cooperstown is where you, your family, and your friends can relive baseball's greatest moments and honor the all-time greats of the game. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org.
Pet lovers, kick off the Labor Day holiday right and join the Blue Crabs on Sunday night, September 2nd for our final Bark in the Park night of the season. The game has a special start time of 6:35, and the first fans through the gates receive Blue Crabs dog collars brought to you by 98.7 WMZQ. Call 301-638-9788 or visit somdbluecrabs.com for more information.
Thompson takes the mound here as he's to work in the second inning with a fastball on the outside corner. No balls and 1 strike. 6:35 first pitch in the game. 7:15 the first pitch in the second inning. As the first inning lasts 40 minutes, features 13 runs on 13 hits. There were 3 home runs, The Blue Crabs batted around. They sent 11 to the plate. The Skeeters sent 9 to the plate. Southern Maryland's offense actually hit for the cycle in the inning. They had a single, double, triple, and home run. Thompson looks to settle things down here in the second as the 1-2 pitch, a breaking ball to Barnes, misses. And the count goes to 2-2. Barnes got the game started with a 6-pitch walk. He worked the count full before reaching base. As Thompson delivers a fastball, swung on and missed, and Barnes is down on strikes. 56 strikeouts now on the year for Darryl Thompson. That's his first of the game. He's 32, including that one, behind former teammate Gabby Hernandez for the Blue Crabs' all-time lead in strikeouts. He will not get that title this year. He does hold the Blue Crabs record for wins and innings pitched. As pitch misses to Jansanti here for ball one. He led in innings pitched and wins coming into the year. He's got 46 wins now. He ranks 6th in the league history in innings pitched and strikeouts, while also continually climbing the leaders board as well in wins. 2 balls and no strikes, the count to Jansanti, who flew out on the first pitch he saw last inning. Thompson goes to a breaking ball here. That one swung on and missed, and the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Jansanti's had a very solid year for Sugar Land, coming at the top of the order. He's hit .295 with 16 home runs. That's tops on the team. He's driven in 54 and stolen 31 bases while scoring 76 times, the second highest total on the team. Thompson goes with a breaking ball here, but that one stays way up and in as Jansanti will wear it off his back and head down to first on the hit by pitch. That will bring up Derek Norris, who hit a 2-run home run in the first inning. That was Norris' second home run of the series. Thompson's first pitch to Norris in this at-bat misses, and the count at 1 ball and no strikes. Former big league catcher, .262 average, 10 home runs, and 52 RBIs all coming into this game. Thompson spins and checks on first, where Jansanti dives back in safely. Thompson throws a cutter here. Norris will pop it up back out of play as the count evens up, 1 ball and 1 strike. Mentioned Jansanti's 31 for 36 in stolen base opportunities. So good to keep an eye on him, as he could be on the move at any point. Norris with a fly ball to deep center here. Vaughn backing up, but it looks like he'll be able to make the catch, and he does, short of the track for out number 2. Thompson could use a short inning here, as he's got 2 of the 3 outs needed. He's at 31 pitches. That was his 32nd to get the fly out. And now Juan Silverio will dig in, who singled on the series. Silverio is 5 for 11. On the year against the Blue Crabs, in 8 games, he's hitting .364, a team high, with 2 home runs and 10 RBIs, as Thompson checks on first, but back in safely is Jansanti. Thompson out of the stretch, a long look in at his catcher. Now comes set. Kicks and delivers, runner off, pitch a called ball as the throw down. Not in time, a little bit off target as well. Jansanti is in with his 32nd stolen base of the year. That will now tie him with Alvaro Rondon for the highest total on the Sugar Land team. Still need to be wary. Jansanti could be on the move from second as well if he gets a good read. He's got a big lead here as Thompson delivers a breaking ball that misses low. Count goes to 2-0. Thompson going to look to hang a 0 on the board after giving up 6 in the first and his team fighting back in the bottom half of that inning. A 0 would be a huge number to put in that second column in this inning to maintain this lead. Cutter on the inside corner here. It's a called strike as the count goes to 2-1. Jansanti with good speed out at second. A single would score him as the tying run. Thompson sets at the chest to look back at second. Now kicks and delivers. Silverio golfs one over towards the right side. It's in foul territory, but playable for Rodriguez as he'll make the catch. And that will retire the side in the inning. Thompson hits one, but no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. 7-6 the score as we head to the bottom of the second. Devin Rodriguez leads things off when we return to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Are you looking for the latest and best in Blue Crabs gear? Look no further than the newly redesigned and restocked Crab Shack Team Store, anchored by EC Sports. The Team Store features everything from old favorites like game replica hats and t-shirts to novelty items and collectibles. You can visit our Team Store anytime 9 to 5, as well as during all home games. The Team Store is also available online by visiting somdbluecrabs.com and clicking the Store tab.
Hey fans, this is Craig Stem, pitcher for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Make sure you come out every Thursday for Foster's Grill Wings and Beer Night. For just $30, you can enjoy a ticket to the game and 2 hours of all-you-can-eat Foster's Wings and all-you-can-drink beer in the Legends Clubs from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Are you looking for the best place to entertain your group, large or small, this summer? Look no further than the Blue Crabs at Regency Furniture Stadium with our newly renovated Luxury Suites and Legends Club, as well as our brand new Party Suite. Our luxury suites have all new amenities and are sure to please your group, while our clean, upscale Legends Club can host up to 160 guests for a game or anytime. New for 2018, the Blue Crabs are excited to announce our brand new Party Suite for groups up to 50 guests. It's double the space for double the fun for double the group, just $20 per person. Call group sales at 301-638-9788 to book your group today.
Hey, this is Devin Rodriguez, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Devin Rodriguez will dig in here as first pitch swinging is Rodriguez to greet the new pitcher on the mound for Sugar Land. Alex Wimmers will take over after just one inning from Yasutomo Kubo. was a long inning for Kubo. He threw nearly 40 pitches as Rodriguez swings and fouls one off here. No balls and 2 strikes. Wimmer's next pitch, a fastball, misses outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Rodriguez swinging on the 1-2. It's flared out towards right. Robertson is underneath it, and he'll make the catch for out number 1 here in the inning. So Kubo's final line, what a line it was. 1 inning, 8 hits, 7 runs, all earned. No walks, he struck out 1. As now John Griffin will come up to bat. Griffin doubled and scored a run in that first inning. Big swing on a first pitch fastball from Wimmers as that one's fouled back. Count at 0-1. Wimmers does have big league time. The right-hander, 6'2", 215 pounds, out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Pitched in 22 career games for the Minnesota Twins as Griffin fouls one back to make it 0-2. 1-3 with a 4.38 ERA between 2016, 16 appearances, and 2017, 6 appearances. Ready for the 0-2 as a fastball right down the middle freezes Griffin. He goes down looking, and Wimmers retires the first 2 men he faces in the game. On the year, Wimmers has appeared in 17 games for the Skeeters. He began the year with AAA in the Miami Marlins organization. With New Orleans, the Baby Cakes, he pitched 4 times, gave up 4 runs on 5 hits in 3 2/3 innings before his release and signing by Sugarland in 17 appearances with the Skeeters. He's 2-0 with a 4.38 ERA. Frank Martinez has now taken 2 pitches outside as the count at 2 balls and no strikes to him. NFL season shortly going to get underway. You've got the defending champion Philadelphia Eagles against the Atlanta Falcons coming up later today as Martinez swings through a fastball here, and the count goes to 2-1. We'll keep you up to date with that, as well as the semifinals of the Women's U.S. Open. Serena Williams just got underway as a chopper up the middle here off the bat of Frank Martinez. Wimmers will field and flip to the first baseman underhand. A 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base in the second. And we will head to the third. Thompson back to work when we return to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey kids, this is Daryl Thompson from the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Don't forget, every Sunday is Kids Day at the ballpark, brought to you by Waldorf Orthodontics. Every Sunday home game, kids can enjoy a pregame autograph session with me and other players, $3 ice cream helmets all day long, and free admission to Pinch's Playground. Post-game, you can all come on the field and run the bases. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Weiss Markets is the proud presenter of Kids Get In Free at Regency Furniture Stadium. By wearing your youth sports jersey, fans 12 and younger can enter for free when buying tickets in the E-Trepid box office. With their 9 clean and friendly stores across Southern Maryland, it's never been easier to find all your favorite brands at great prices. Eat better, spend less, that's Weiss.
This is Casey Delgado, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Dennis Phipps will lead things off here for the Skeeters in the bottom of the second. The designated hitter takes the first pitch outside, 1 ball and no strike. We were told Matt Chavez was going to be the DH and batting 5th tonight for the Skeeters, but Phipps ended up getting the start. So we did not see Chavez in the game at all. So Phipps with the first inning single and run scored as he swings here on a breaking ball, and the count will go to 1 ball and 2 strikes. We didn't see Phipps in last night's game. He hit 8th in the series opener, 0 for 4 with a hit by pitch in that one. As Thompson delivers a fastball, that jams Phipps, but he's able to fight it back foul, 0-1. Another big day in the Atlantic League. Road Warriors on top of the York Revolution 3-2 in the third. Somerset with a 2-0 lead over the Lancaster Barnstormers in the second. New Britain and Long Island are delayed due to rain currently. Where we stand on the season, the Sugarland Skeeters and Somerset Patriots have clinched playoff berths based on their first half division championships. As Thompson goes with the fastball 1-2, it misses inside. So that would mean whoever won the second half on either side, excluding those two teams, would be given a playoff berth. If one of those two teams, Sugarland and Somerset, do win the second half title as well, it opens it up to a wild card spot that can come from either division. As Phipps fouls one back to stay alive. So it doesn't have to be a wild card from your own division. It can be a wild card from either side. Currently in the second half, in the Liberty side, Long Island has a 1-game lead over the Patriots. Sugarland is winning the Freedom Division side, so that would open it up to the wild card. Wild card in this league goes off of overall record, not second half record. So currently, the wild card spot is held by the Lancaster Barnstormers. Second in the wild card race is the York Revolution. York trails the Barnstormers by 5 games. As Thompson's ready for the payoff pitch. This one inside to Phipps, a fly ball towards left, and Strasburger will make the catch for out number 1. The Barnstormers have a couple more games left than York. York on the season, or on the second half of the season, 32-31. Barnstormers 38-25. The Blue Crabs will head to Lancaster tomorrow. They've got 1 game tomorrow, 2 on Saturday, and 2 on Sunday scheduled. So 5 games there. A chance for the Revolution to root for the Blue Crabs and try to find themselves a little bit closer in the division race as the first pitch to Cordero misses. For the wild card at least. It looks like Sugarland's probably going to win the second half of the year. They have a 6-game lead with not much time left to play as a fastball catches the outside corner. And also the way they've been playing, it's difficult to see them losing at any point. So it looks like the wild card is going to come into effect. The interesting thing that could happen if the Somerset Patriots overtake the Long Island Ducks, that opens it up to a second wild card. And currently the second wild card spot would be held by the York Revolution, who actually hold a tiebreaker over the Ducks, head-to-head tiebreaker over Long Island. That would put them in the playoffs over the Ducks if Long Island can't hold on to the second half division title. It's going to be an interesting last week of the season in the Atlantic League. We're coming down to the last little bit in the MLB as well, and it's going to come down to the wire. A couple of divisions still up for grabs. The NL wild card is all over the place right now as Thompson delivers a breaking ball here to Cordero. It's grounded foul down the first baseline. You've got the NL West has been absolutely crazy all season. Still is at the current moment. You look at the NL side, it's a little more open than the AL. In the AL, you've got Boston pretty much going to win the East. Cleveland's going to win the Central. West a little bit up for grabs. Houston, Oakland, Seattle all battling it out. The wild card is over there as well, with some interesting names around. Tampa Bay's been about as hot as anybody, but they're still 8 out of the second wild card. Seattle 5.5 out. As Cordero goes down swinging here for out number 2. Thompson's now retired 4 straight, and that's his second strikeout. He's got 2 away in the inning. On the NL side, Braves with a 3-game lead over the Phillies in the East. The Cubs with a 4-game lead over the Brewers in the Central. 4.5 over the Cardinals. And then you get to the West. 3 teams in it. All 3 have held a lead in the division this week. Beginning with the current division leaders, the Rockies. 1.5 up over the Dodgers. 2 games up over the Arizona Diamondbacks. As Thompson's first pitch catches the outside corner. Count at no balls and 1 strike here. So when you look at the NL wild card, Milwaukee holds a half-game lead over the Cardinals, who hold the 2nd spot. As Thompson gets a 2-seamer across for a strike. And then this race for the 2nd wild card, Dodgers 2 back, Arizona 2.5 back, Philly 4.5 out, Washington and Pittsburgh 9 out. So it'll be fun to watch how everything plays out in the playoff hunts in both this and Major League Baseball, as a line drive is shot off the bat of Robertson out of play the other way. Robertson hit his first home run as a member of the Skeeters earlier in this game. It was a 3-run shot. That was the final 3 runs in that top of the first inning, in which Sugar Land put up 6. That felt pretty comfortable until the Blue Crabs came to bat and put up 7. Ground ball to third here, Martinez fields. Long throw across to first, but in time to get Robertson by a step. As Thompson with a 1-2-3 frame. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. And we'll head to the bottom of the 3rd. Angelis Nina leads it off when we return to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is Cash Beecham, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is Sam Runyon, right-handed pitcher for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Make sure you come out every Thursday for Foster's Grill Wings and Beer Night. For just $30, you can enjoy a ticket to the game and 2 hours of all-you-can-eat Foster's Wings and all-you-can-drink beer in the Legends Club from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
National Ink and Stitch is the preferred t-shirt printer of Blue Crabs Baseball and your one-stop printing, promotional product, and custom apparel shop. No matter what your needs are, we are the only call you'll have to make, saving you time and money. Call 410-257-1776 or visit nationalinkandstitch.com. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter to see what's new, and sign up for our email list to receive weekly specials.
Angelis Nina will lead things off here as first pitch swinging on the fastball from Wimmers. It's chopped up the third baseline. Short, so Wimmers will jump off the mound and get it himself. Fire to first for the 1-3 put out. A good play there by the pitcher as Wimmers has come out and been solid to this point. He's retired the first 4 he's faced. So Corey Vaughn comes up now. Vaughn got a 2 RBI double in his first at-bat, as he'll take a fastball high from Wimmers, and the count goes to 1 ball and no strikes. little more on Alex Wemmers, 29-year-old out of Cincinnati. Went to Archbishop Moeller High School, then attended The Ohio State University. Has the count at 2 balls and no strikes. Wemmers 2-0 to Vaughn. His foul tipped off the plate and then back out of play, so the count at 2 balls and 1 strike. Wemmers was a first-round pick of the Minnesota Twins out of Ohio State in 2010. 21st overall. He started at High A, Fort Myers Miracle, in that 2010 season. 4 games, he pitched 15 and 2/3 innings, allowed just 1 run, an 0.57 ERA, and went 2-0. It's time called here. Vaughn will step out of the box. Vaughn with a big cut, fouled back. Wemmers was an All-American at Ohio State his sophomore year in 2009. He won the 2010 National Pitcher of the Year award prior to being that first-round draft pick in that 2010 season. As Vaughn swings through a fastball and is down on strikes. Second strikeout of the game for Wemmers. Wemmers received a $1.3 million signing bonus from the Twins. We mentioned that dominant first year. Second year, he started in rookie ball for just 1 game before joining Fort Myers again, 2-3 with a 4.20 ERA. As Maddox will foul one off. Wemmers struggled a bit in Double-A, New Britain, as well as some rookie ball in 2012. Pitched just 2 games on the season before undergoing Tommy John surgery. On August 2nd of 2012. He had the surgery to repair the torn UCL. He underwent elbow surgery again in October of 2013, but was healthy to start the 2014 season, as Maddox will ground one over to third, and that will retire the side here as Silverio fires across the diamond. Wemmers has retired 6 straight to start his night. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. As we head to the top of the 4th in a 7-6 game, Darryl Thompson back to work against Javier Betancourt when we return to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Fans, is your family or work holiday party looking for a venue this coming fall or winter? Look no further than the newly renovated Legends Club at Regency Furniture Stadium, brought to you by the Blue Crabs. Numerous food and drink options and great flexible features mean the Legends Club will make your event the hit of the season. Call a sales executive today at 301-638-9788 for more information, or visit somdbluecrabs.com. The 4th inning is brought to you by NRL Federal Credit Union. Informed by history, inspired by possibility, driven to discover. NRL Federal Credit Union, home of the good way to pay checking account that supports local nonprofits every time you swipe your debit card. Visit nrlfcu.org to learn more.
lead 9-1 will face Daryl Thompson here in the 4th inning. Javier Betancourt leads it off. He's 0 for 1 with a pop-up as Betancourt swings through a fastball here. And Thompson gets ahead, no balls and 1 strike. Betancourt has had limited action for the Skeeters this year, just 54 games, a .218 average. As Thompson delivers. Chopper towards short here. Charging is Garcia. He'll fire across the first and get Betancourt by a step for the first out in the 4th inning. That'll bring up Alvaro Rondon. He struggled a bit in the series. He's had the Blue Crabs number on the year, though. 1 for 9 in this series, but his average still .333 against Southern Maryland on the year, with 3 doubles and 2 triples. The speedy shortstop digs into the left-handed batter's box. He's the only lefty on the Sugar Land position players as he pulls one fair down the right field line. Rondon hustling all the way around to third. The throw to Rosario. No throw from the cutoff man, and Rondon is aboard at third as he slides in safe. His 3rd triple of the year against Southern Maryland. It's his 5th in total on the season, as he's in scoring position as the tying run with 1 out in the inning. That triple ties him with a host of other players for the 4th highest total in the Atlantic League this year. It also turns the lineup back over to the top, where Barrett Barnes will come up to bat. Barnes is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Thompson with 57 pitches coming into this at-bat with Barnes. Sets at the chest, now kicks and delivers. First pitch, fastball from Thompson, misses high and tight, and the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Check swing here from Barnes as it misses low. He did not go around, and the count at 2 balls and no strikes. Mentioned the pitcher Alex Wimmer's a first-round pick. Barnes a first-round pick as well. 45th overall by the Pittsburgh Pirates in 2012. 2-0 upcoming as Thompson goes with a cutter. That one swung on and missed as Barnes might have chased that one a bit too far out of the zone. Thought it was going to be a 2-seamer on the outside part, but it just kept breaking away from him. Thompson goes with a 2-seamer here as it misses inside. The count goes to 3 balls and 1 strike. Thompson can afford to walk here. It would set up a double play, but he won't back down as he goes with a 2-seam fastball that jams Barnes and is fouled off, so the count runs full. If I were Thompson, I think I would go with a breaking ball here. Walk or a strikeout are the 2 best options. You don't want to give Barnes the opportunity for a ground ball with your infield back or a fly ball that could score on a sacrifice fly. Payoff pitch upcoming as Thompson delivers. It's a fastball that jams Barnes as he gets it back out of play. So we'll do the 3-2 one more time as Thompson comes set for the payoff pitch to Barnes again and delivers. Barnes with a pop-up straight behind the plate. Maddox giving chase. Will he have room? He does, as he'll make the catch for the 2nd out here in the inning. So Thompson's able to get Barnes while leaving the runner at third, so he's just got to strand one more. As Jansanti will come to the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch. He was stranded at second in the second after that hit by pitch. He stole his 32nd base of the year to get there. Thompson ready for the first pitch to Jansanti as he goes with a fastball that misses low and away. Count at 1 ball and no strikes. Thompson was basically given new life by his offense in the first inning after giving up 6. Typically, that's kind of the end of the road for a pitcher. It puts you in a real bad spot as a team. But his offense fought back for 7, and Thompson's responded as he gets one across here to even things at 1-1 by holding on to that slim 1-run lead for his team. He's allowed just 2 runners to reach since that first inning, the hit by pitch of Jansanti in the second, and then the triple from Rondon, who stands on third right now. But Thompson's just 1 out away from stranding him there. Another two-seam fastball in the outside corner, and now he's 1 pitch away as the count at 1-2 on the called strike. We'll see what Thompson goes with. You want to be careful with the off-speed stuff here, as you don't want anything to get by Maddox and allow Rondon to score for free. You want to make him earn it on a hit. He does elevate a fastball. Jansanti hammers it to deep left field. Strasburger going back at the wall. He leaps. It's past his glove and off the wall. Jansanti on his way to second as he'll slide in safely with an RBI double, and the Skeeters have tied the game 7-7. Looked like a catchable ball there for Strasburger, but he got worried about the wall coming quickly into his line of sight, and he ends up missing the ball there and allowing Jansanti to get the double that scores the run. So 7-7 your score, as another runner in scoring position and Derek Norris coming to the plate. Norris homered in the first inning, a 2-run shot. He's 1 for 2. Jansanti off on the first pitch. Throw from Maddox. No tag from Martinez as Jansanti slides in safe. His second stolen base of the game. As he now takes the Sugarland lead for stolen bases on the season. He came in 1 behind Rondon, and now he's 1 ahead of him. Pitch was ruled a ball, so the 1-0 count ensues as Thompson sets. Breaking ball here is swung on and missed, and the count evens up 1-1. So the stolen base for Jansanti does the same thing that I was talking about with Rondon. It kind of limits the pitch count or the pitch selection for Thompson, as he has to worry now about a ball getting by Maddox if he misses an off-speed pitch too bad. Comes with a fastball as it's fouled back out of play, and the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball here from Thompson on the 1-2. Norris swings over the top of it, and down on strikes goes the first baseman, as that will retire the side, but the Skeeters tie things up, a triple and a double in the inning. Lead to 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Blue Crabs will look to retake the lead with Rosario leading it off when we return to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey kids, this is Drake Britton, pitcher for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. If you're under 12 years old, make sure to check out our Chick-fil-A Back Fin Buddies program. For just $15, kids will receive free admission to every Friday home game this season, as well as a Backfin Buddies t-shirt and pinch pencil pouch. During the games, all members wearing their t-shirt get to go on the field for the High Five Tunnel, as well as free admission to the kids' park and a free ice cream helmet. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Over the past 2 decades, Uncle Skeeters Roofs and Gutters has become one of the area's most trusted providers of installation and repairs for roofing, siding, and gutters, as well as gutter cleaning and a variety of other exterior home improvement products and services. Uncle Skeeters takes pride in their dedication to customers and the quality of work provided. Call today at 1-800-521-9601 or visit UncleSkeeters.com for more information.
Another new pitcher on for Sugarland, as it'll be Craig Sitton who takes the mound here to face the 9-1-2. As first pitch swinging is Francisco Rosario, a fly ball towards right, and it'll be handled by Robertson for out number 1. An impressive day for Alex Wimmers, as he goes 2 innings, zeros across the board, except for 2 strikeouts. 6 up and 6 down started his day and ended it. As now Sitton will take over and likely be asked to go multiple innings as well, as the southpaw's first pitch to Ryan Strasburger's strike. Sitton on the year, making his 48th appearance. He has 4 starts in there. 3-0 with a 3.85 ERA, 41 strikeouts and 61 innings. Sitton, a 7th-round draft pick of the Colorado Rockies in 2010. As the 0-1 pitch to Strasburger misses inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. He comes out of Oregon State University, as this pitch misses low. Sitton signed with the Rockies and pitched for the organization from 2010 to 2015. Reached as high as Double-A. As Strasburger will push one to the right side here. He tries to go against the shift, but right at the first baseman Norris, who will toss it to the pitcher covering for the 3-1 putout and the second out here in the inning. After the Rockies, Sitton moved to the Seattle Mariners organization for a year, and then the San Francisco Giants last season. Last season in Sacramento with the AAA affiliate of San Francisco, a 6-4 record, 3.74 ERA, and 47 appearances. Struck out 46 batters in 16 innings. Called strike here to Edwin Garcia as the count goes to 0-1. Sitton was drafted in 2009 by the Boston Red Sox, a 17th round pick out of Oregon State, but elected to return for his senior year and moved up 10 rounds in the draft. We saw him last night. He came on after Dallas Beeler worked a scoreless inning and a third as Garcia with a ground ball to second here. Betancourt picks it up and fires to first. And that is the final out here in the inning for Sitton. A 1-2-3 frame for him as the Sugar Land bullpen has retired all 9 batters they face. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. And we'll head to the 5th when we return on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is Ryan Strasburger, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Blue Crabs fans, what's more American than baseball and a barbecue cookout? Quite frankly, the two go together like stars and stripes, rockets and red glare, and liberty and the pursuit of happiness. So when you come to Regency Stadium's all-you-can-eat picnic pavilion, you get both at a great price. The best part is that groups from 20 to 400 plus can enjoy the picnic pavilion, and when you include this home run of a deal with the kids park, paddle boats, and on-field fun, you have a grand slam of an opportunity. Call today at 301-638-9788 to speak with a sales executive or visit somdbluecrabs.com for more information.
This is Rick Meehan, Mayor of Ocean City, Maryland. For everyone who's put off planning a vacation this summer, I've got good news for you. Ocean City, Maryland is a procrastinator's paradise. We've got 10 miles of free beach, an amazing 3-mile boardwalk, golf, fishing, shopping, dining, and free events 7 nights a week, including fireworks, boardwalk light shows, dance parties, and movies right on the beach. It's not too late. Book a visit today at ococean.com. That's ococean.com.
Darrell Thompson back to work here in the 5th, a tie ball game, as he's got the 4-5-6 in this inning. Thompson's first pitch breaking ball misses high. 1 ball and no strikes. Silverio a single and a pop out on the night. He scored a run on the home run from Robertson. Another pitch misses here. 2 balls and no strikes. Thompson with 72 pitches coming into this inning. So he's kept the pitch count down despite the early struggles. Big swing here, but it's popped back out of play. Foul, and the count at 2-1. With the impending weekend of 5 games in 3 days, the Blue Crabs need every arm possible available for the back-to-back doubleheaders. So they're going to let Thompson go pretty much as long as he can pitch count-wise. If you've got a normal weekend in front of you, where with the off day upcoming on Monday, you may have considered taking him out with how much he struggled early on, but with those games looming, you know you just got to let him throw as long as he can. He's got a 2-2 count here. If you'd like to see him get through 5, at least give himself a chance, if his offense can put up a run, to get the win in the game. Two-two pitch, a breaking ball is swung on and missed and down on strikes. Goes Silverio. That's back-to-back strikeouts now for Thompson, as he's got 4 on the day. And it will bring in Dennis Phipps, who's 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Phipps was not supposed to play today. He wasn't in the original starting lineup that we were given, but we never saw Matt Chavez. So Phipps ended up getting the start as a breaking ball catches the zone for a called strike, 0-1. Phipps is hitting .262, 9 home runs, 36 RBIs on the season. As he'll line a ball to the left side here. Garcia can't get to it as it's through into left field, and Phipps has a multi-hit night. That'll now bring up Albert Cordero, the switch-hitting catcher. Will bat from the left side. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout on the night. Cordero on the season hitting .295 against right-handed pitching, or left-handed pitching, excuse me, and against righties just .276, so he's stronger from the other side of the plate. But all that combined, he's hitting .296 on the season. .297, excuse me, from this side of the plate. I looked at Alvaro Rondon, not Albert Cordero. So .297 from this side and .295 from the other. So about as consistent as it gets, actually. Cordero with a big swing, fouls one back into the net here. 1 ball and 1 strike. Switch hitting is one of the hardest, if not the hardest things to do in all of sports. When you break it down, hitting a baseball that's coming 90 miles an hour with how little time you have to react is about as tough as anything. But then to be able to do it consistently from 2 different sides of the plate is about as impressive as it gets. You've got to give a lot of credit to guys like Cordero and Frank Martinez, and then obviously the guys who have done it at the highest level with as great as they've been for the longest time are just mind-boggling to me. You've got, obviously I'm gonna go straight to Chipper Jones, as the Atlanta Braves fan I am. But you've got Mickey Mantle, obviously the greatest switch hitter of all time. As this one's fouled back, the count will remain at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Pete Rose, a switch hitter. Chipper, Roberto Alomar, Tim Raines, Ozzie Smith. In my lifetime, I think of Lance Berkman, Carlos Beltran, Mark Teixeira. I know Eddie Murray was a switch hitter. The great Bernie Williams, the Yankees, was a switch hitter as well. So just some of the names that I can think of off the top of my head. As a breaking ball is swung on and missed here. Cordero is down on strikes. Second strikeout of the inning for Thompson. He's got 5 in the game now. So now Daniel Robertson will come up. His 3-run homer in the first inning was the final runs in that top half of the inning. But then he grounded out in his second at-bat. As Thompson ready for the first pitch to him here in the 5th. Kicks and delivers. Robertson will pull 1 foul, and the count goes to 0-1. So now Thompson ready for the 0-1 as he looks to work around the 1-out single. That pitch swung on and missed, and the count goes to no balls and 2 strikes. Thompson can strike out the side here. Thompson with a long look in, the ball dangling in his right hand. Now comes set. A look at Phipps at first. Now kicks and delivers. Line drive to the right side. That's going to get through into right field. Phipps on his way to second. He'll hold there as Nina cuts it off. And a single for Robertson gives him a multi-hit night. Moves a runner into scoring position and extends the frame for Javier Betancourt with the go-ahead run on second. Betancourt is 0 for 2. He's popped out and grounded out on the night. Thompson sets for the first pitch. It's a breaking ball. Maddox to his right will slide and make the stop as he keeps that one from heading to the backstop in the count at 1 ball and no strikes. Time called here as manager James Frisbee will come out for a conference with his starter. Just a quick conversation between pitcher, catcher, and coach. As turning to head back to the dugout now is Frisbee. Nobody up and warming, so it was never in question whether Thompson was going to hang in this game or not. Pitch misses low here as the count goes to 2 balls and no strikes. And that'll send Jose Gonzalez, the other catcher, down to the bullpen as some action will begin there. Another pitch misses here from Thompson as the count goes to 3 balls and no strikes. Thompson doesn't want to walk the bases loaded. The pitch count has risen as his next pitch will be number 91 on the night. Looks like Sam Runyon might be up and throwing as Thompson's fastball goes high. And that will be the walk that loads the bases. It's the second walk for Thompson. The other one came all the way back to start the game. Thompson now has to face Rondon with the bases loaded. Rondon tripled last time these two met as Thompson's first pitch to him misses low. That's 5 straight balls now for Thompson as he's got nowhere to put Rondon here. He's got to find the zone and quickly. Takes a deep breath on the mound. He looks to be laboring a bit out there. 1-0. Thompson gets a cutter on the outside corner for a called strike, and the count goes to 1-1. So Thompson snaps that streak. Rondon with a fly ball to left here. This could end the inning. Strasburger's underneath it, and he will make the catch. And Thompson gets out of the jam. He strands the bases loaded. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, 3 left on base. Thompson holds the game tied at 7, and we'll head to the bottom of the 5th, 3-4-5, when we return to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is David Wayne Russo, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Join our team every Friday home game as we honor those who serve our country by remembering everyone deployed. Every Red Friday, the team will wear military-inspired jerseys brought to you by Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. All active and former military members receive $5 tickets with their military ID. For more information or to get tickets today, please visit us online at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
This is Brandon Compton, right-handed pitcher for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Join our team every Friday home game as we honor those who serve our country by remembering everyone deployed. Every Red Friday, the team will wear red jerseys brought to you by Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. All active and former military members receive $5 tickets with their ID. For more information or to get tickets today, please visit us online at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Craig sitting back to work here in the bottom of the fifth as lefty-lefty matchup starts it off. He got a fastball across the outside corner to Rodriguez, 0-1. As Sitton delivers now a breaking ball that Rodriguez chases low and away. And the count goes to 0-2. Rodriguez flares one out towards short. It's going to get over the head of Rondon and into shallow left field. And Devin Rodriguez has a hit. As that will extend his hitting streak and bring up John Griffin, who's already got a double in the game. Rodriguez's hitting streak now stands at 7 games. That's one short of his season high. Griffin comes up with a double and a strikeout to his name. He scored a run in the first inning. He struggled in the series, 0 for 8, prior to that double in the first, as he takes called strike from Sitton, 0-1. Rodriguez is the first batter to reach base against the Sugarland bullpen, as Alex Wimmers tossed 2 scoreless innings, and then Sitton began his night with a 1-2-3 fourth. Griffin fouls one back out of play here as the count at no balls and 2 strikes. So, an update. I told you the NFL was getting ready to get underway. Well, that has now been delayed. So the start of the NFL season has been delayed due to weather, as the 0-2 is shot foul towards the dugout. And so it keeps Griffin alive in the at-bat. This pitch misses, so the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. That game, by the way, scheduled to start at 8:55 now, so a little bit more time, probably 9 o'clock by the time all the pregame stuff that starts the NFL season gets done. You've got the intro song and the big entrance onto the field and all that. Probably about a 9 o'clock kickoff, 40 minutes away now from the start of the NFL season. That's Sitton ready for the 1-2 once more to Griffin. He elevates a fastball as that one misses. Count at 2 balls and 2 strikes as Griffin's making the lefty work. 6 pitches in the at-bat, as Sitton now has 18 between last inning and this one. Pitch number 7 upcoming as Sitton kicks and delivers. Griffin pulls one foul. That's going to be the 4th foul ball of the at-bat. Sitton kicks and delivers a breaking ball, and he will finally win the battle as Griffin goes down on strikes. Sitton gets the strikeout. It's his first, and it's out number 1 here in the 5th. That'll bring up the switch hitting Frank Martinez. Martinez hit from the left side in both of his first 2 at-bats. He went 1 for 2 with a RBI single and a run scored. He then grounded out in his second at-bat. Now we'll switch over to his stronger side this year, the right side, as he takes a big cut on a fastball and misses 0-1. Martinez on the year against left-handed pitching, hitting .347, 35 for 101 with 5 home runs and 21 RBIs. As he'll push one out of play the other way, and the count goes to no balls and 2 strikes. He's hitting .312 as a whole, so he's been solid from both sides of the plate, really, but the right clearly a stronger one. He's also been much stronger at home, so this bodes well for the at-bat as a whole, hitting .336 with 5 home runs and 30 RBIs here. Breaking ball in the dirt, that's going to be smothered by the catcher Cordero as he keeps it in front of him. Rodriguez unable to advance as the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runyon is still warming up in the Blue Crabs bullpen. I'd imagine with the amount of pitches Thompson had to throw in that 5th inning, his day's likely done. He'll need a run to put himself in a position to win the game, or for the Blue Crabs to put him in a position to win the game. Sitton sets for the 1-2 pitch, staring down the runner at first. Now kicks and delivers. It's chopped back towards the mound. Sitton's only play will be to first. He'll step and fire and gets Martinez by a step. But Rodriguez is able to advance to second on the play, as he's now in scoring position with 2 outs for Angelis Nina. Nina struck out and grounded out thus far. He's 0 for 2. He's the only Blue Crab without a hit on the game to this point. So he'll look to change that here and give his team the lead. As Nina will pull one through the infield, Rodriguez being waved around. The throw coming to the plate, Rodriguez slides, not in time as the tag from Cordero. Rodriguez is safe, and Nina with an RBI single has given the Blue Crabs the lead here in the 5th. He snuck one through the infield. It wasn't very deep. Charging on was Barnes, but his throw was just a little bit late, as Rodriguez was able to get under the tag and give the Blue Crabs an 8-7 advantage. So that puts Thompson in line for the win, as Corey Vaughn will dig in looking for more. Vaughn into the right-handed batter's box and will step back out as Sitton called time to reset on the mound. Big fastball on the first pitch, a little bit ahead of Vaughn as he foul tips it back into the mid of the catcher for strike 1. Vaughn with a big swing here on a fastball, a little bit behind it again as it's fouled back into the net. 0-2 goes the count. He doubled in the first inning. It was his 5th hit of the series, as he's 5 for 10 in the series. Sitton's fastball comes too far inside as Vaughn takes it for a 1-2 count. Infield does have a small shift on Vaughn. You see the shortstop Rondon deep in the hole, as well as Betancourt more towards the second base bag. Sitton goes with a fastball here on the 1-2, a called strike on the inside corner. As Vaughn goes down looking, second strikeout in the inning for Sitton. But the Blue Crabs take the lead, an RBI hit from Nina. Scores Rodriguez, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 man left on base. We'll head to the top of the 6th. Sam Runyon will head to the mound when we return on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Fans, is your family or work holiday party looking for a venue this coming fall or winter? Look no further than the newly renovated Legends Club at Regency Furniture Stadium, brought to you by the Blue Crabs. Numerous food and drink options and great flexible features mean the Legends Club will make your event the hit of the season. Call a sales executive today at 301-638-9788 for more information, or visit somdbluecrabs.com.
At Firehouse Subs, they pride themselves on providing quality made-to-order food, from subs to salads with the finest ingredients. Try a hook and ladder with smoked turkey breast and honey ham smothered with Monterey Jack, or the Smokehouse beef and cheddar brisket with USDA choice beef brisket smoked for 16 hours, then covered in cheddar, mayo, and Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. Visit any of their 3 Southern Maryland locations today. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Sam Runyon, the new pitcher here for the Blue Crabs, in the top of the 6th. Right-hander takes over after 5 innings from Darrell Thompson. Runyon's first pitch to the leadoff hitter in the inning and in the lineup. Barrett Barnes is a called strike. Final line for Thompson, 5 innings, 9 hits, 7 runs. They were all earned. 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. Runyon a breaking ball, check swing. Yes, he did, says the first base umpire, Brian DeBrouwer. And the count goes to 0-2. For Runyon, this is his 57th appearance on the season, second highest on the team behind Ryan Chafee. He's 1-7 with a 4.67 ERA. As he goes with a breaking ball here, misses off the plate away, and the count at 1-2. Runyon was dominant through the first half of the season. He was voted an Atlantic League All-Star. At one point, he had an 0.67 ERA and a 19-game scoreless streak that stretched over a month. As he goes with a fastball here, swung on and missed, and down on strikes goes Barnes. So Runyon starts his night with a strikeout. That's his 61st on the year in just 52 1/3 innings. Runyon's coming off of back-to-back scoreless appearances, including one in the series opener here. He came on after 6 1/3 from Craig Stem. He got back-to-back strikeouts in the 7th inning, stranding 2 inherited runners on 2nd and 3rd. He gets a fastball across here to Anthony Jansanti for a called strike. Jansanti 1 for 2 with a hit by pitch and a double. Stolen 2 bases on the night as well. Runyon tugs a fastball out of the zone in the count at 1-1 strike. Second season here with the Blue Crabs. He was a second-round pick of the Kansas City Royals in 2007 out of A.C. Reynolds High School. Spent 7 seasons with the Royals, 9 games with the Tampa Bay Rays, and then 2+ seasons with the Nationals for 10 in total in the MILB. Last year with the Blue Crabs, 52 games, a 3-2 record with a 4.39 ERA. Opposite of what he's done this year, he was much better on the second half of that season, including allowing just 1 earned run over his final 20 appearances. Ready for the 1-2 now. As he goes with a breaking ball, that one's hit hard out towards center, but a couple steps back for Vaughn, and he's able to make the catch. And 2 up, 2 down, start the night for Runyon. That'll bring up Derek Norris. He's 1 for 3 with the 2-run home run in the first. For Runyon, this is a career high in appearances. Last year set his career high with 52. Prior to that, it was 2015. He had 48 between AA and AAA. Breaking ball here from Runyon as that one swung on and missed. Breaking ball here again as that one swung on and missed as well. So Runyon looking for the 1-2-3 inning. Looking for his second strikeout is Runyon as he kicks and delivers back to the breaking ball, but too far outside this time, laying off. One-two pitch upcoming as Runyon sets. Breaking ball here, a high fly ball to deep left field. Strasburger going back. That one might be out of here, and it is. Derek Norris with his second home run of the game. A solo shot here, and that has tied things up at 8-8 in the 6th. Runyon left the breaking ball a little bit too high there. He hung one up, and Norris, the former MLB All-Star, capitalized on it. He didn't show Norris a fastball in the at-bat. Might have gone to the well one too many times with the curve. So 8-8 your score as Runyon will now try to get back to work against Silverio, and in this inning, first pitch fastball misses high. 1 ball and no strikes. Runyon sets and delivers. Fastball is swung on and fouled back into the net. 1 ball and 1 strike we go. For Norris, that's his 12th home run of the season, his 3rd of the series, as he's now moved up into a tie for the 2nd most home runs on the Skeeters team. Silverio with a fly ball to right. Nina coming in. He'll make the catch, and that retires the side in the inning. The solo home run, though, from Norris ties things up 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on base. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. The Blue Crabs will look to get the lead right back with Craig Maddox, Francisco Rosario, and Ryan Strasburger on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is James Frisbee, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Blue Crabs fans, on Friday night, September 14th, the Blue Crabs will honor all of those brave men and women who risk their lives for ours every day as we host First Responders Night. First responders will receive special ticket discounts, and active and retired military can too, as it is the final Remember Everyone Deployed Friday night, brought to you by Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. That night, the Blue Crabs will auction off their red jerseys for a worthwhile military charity. It's also College of Southern Maryland's 60th birthday bash, brought to you by College of Southern Maryland Alumni and Friends Connection. So whatever your reason, come finish the regular season with the Blue Crabs. Get your tickets today at somdbluecrabs.com or call 301-638-9788. Johns Hopkins Community Physicians offers high-quality primary and specialty care, including family medicine, internal medicine, and pediatrics right here in Charles County and throughout Maryland. For more information and to schedule your appointment, call 1-833-GET-JHCP or visit jhcp.org.
Hi, this is Ryan Chafee, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
8-9-1 up for the Blue Crabs here in the bottom of the 6th. Craig Maddox will lead things off as he swings through a first pitch fastball, and the count at no balls and 1 strike. Maddox singled and scored a run in the 7-run first inning. He grounded out in his last at-bat, a 1-for-2 night for him. As Dan Runzler's second pitch of his night, a fastball on the outside corner for a called strike, 0-2. Runzler, the third reliever on for Sugarland. And down on strikes goes Maddox for out number 1 here in the 6th. It's the 6th strikeout for Sugarland pitching on the day. Craig Sitton, 2 innings, 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned. He struck out 2 in his time, both last inning. As now Francisco Rosario will come up to bat. He tripled in Craig Maddox in the first inning and then scored on a single from Ryan Strasburg. First pitch swinging here as he fouls one out of play, and the count at 0-1. Rosario batting from a stronger side on the right side here. He's hitting .250 against left-handed pitching this year. As a fastball on the inside corner will put him behind 0-2, though. Looks like Paul Clemens is warming up in the Blue Crabs pen. As Rosario is down here, the catcher will flip it over to Norris at first. And that is back-to-back outs to start the night for Dan Runzler. The southpaw in his second appearance of the series. It's his 51st on the year, a team high. Including these 2 strikeouts. As Strasburger fouls one back. But including these 2 strikeouts, Runzler on the year has 57 in 45 2/3 innings. He's 4-2 with a 3 ERA. He's got a save in there as well. As he kicks in, delivers a fastball inside to Strasburger. 1 ball and 1 strike. A leadoff home run in the bottom of the first. And then a single in the still bottom of the first. Have Strasburger's 2 hits. He's 2 for 3. Also got a pair of RBIs and a run scored. As fastball misses outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. So a solid night for Strasburger in the series finale. Count at 3 balls and 1 strike as Runzler kicks and delivers, and it's going to miss low. Strasburger is aboard with the walk. That's just the first walk that's been issued by Sugarland on the game, as it'll extend the inning for Edwin Garcia. Might be a good time to throw the hit and run on, see if Garcia can find a gap and bring Strasburger around to take the lead. He's got good speed at first. 9 for 11 in stolen bases this season. As Garcia, one of the better bats on the team, digs in, takes fastball for a called strike. Coming into play today, Garcia with a .302 average, 1 for 3 on the game, so it'll go up as of right now. Pending this at-bat, though, it could go up further or down. Garcia shoots one the other way here. That's going to get down the right field line, but just foul, says the first base umpire Brian DeBrouwer. As Strasburger was well on his way to third, likely going to try to score. Instead, he'll have to head all the way back across the diamond to first. And Garcia is behind 0-2. Just about a foot foul, wide of sure extra bases and potentially the go-ahead run. Fastball here misses high as the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Blue Crabs with a new acquisition today. We haven't had the chance to talk about it, but Yuki Yasuda has joined the team. He's a utility guy, will likely serve in the outfield here. He's got great speed, so seeing how this one works out towards the end, Yasuda might come into play as a pinch runner later if somebody like John Griffin or Devin Rodriguez get on as the go-ahead run later in the game. Set for the 1-2 is Runzler once again as he kicks and delivers. A fastball misses low, and the count evens up 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two on its way. Garcia back up the middle. Long run for the shortstop Rondon. He gets there, now fires to first. Not in time as Garcia was hustling out of the box. And he's aboard with an infield single. Strasburger moves up to second. As now runners on first and second. Time called here as Cordero, the catcher, will head out to ensure the signs are right with his pitcher. And Devin Rodriguez will dig in the lefty-lefty matchup once again. He had Sitton in his last at-bat and struck out swinging. See if he can get the better of Runzler here. Lefties have gotten the better of Rodriguez for the most part this season. A .254 average against lefties as opposed to a .293 against righties. For Runzler, he's allowed lefties to hit .224 against him. As Rodriguez, first pitch swinging a fly ball towards center. That's going to be handled by Jansanti, and that will retire the side in the inning. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base for the Blue Crabs. We're tied up at 8 as we head to the 7th. Dennis Phipps will lead it off when we return to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Blue Crabs fans, every season we can't do it without you. So on Sunday, September 16th, for the regular season finale, it's Fan Appreciation Day. This night will feature a special t-shirt giveaway, as well as a pregame team autograph session and postgame Kids Run the Bases. Stop by the Regency Furniture Stadium box office, call 301-638-9788, or visit SOMDBlueCrabs.com today to get your tickets.
Weiss Markets is the proud presenter of Kids Get In Free at Regency Furniture Stadium. By wearing your youth sports jersey, fans 12 and younger can enter for free when buying tickets in the E-Trepid box office. With their 9 clean and friendly stores across Southern Maryland, it's never been easier to find all your favorite brands at great prices. Eat better, spend less, that's Weiss.
Hey, this is David Wayne Russo, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Paul Clemens back to work here, or to work here, excuse me, in the top of the 7th as he's got Dennis Phipps to deal with first, and Phipps first pitch swinging, fouls one back. Clemens takes over after one inning from Sam Runyon. Runyon gave up a solo home run to Derek Norris, but that's all in the 4 batters he faced. He retired the other 3. As Phipps sends a fly ball out towards right center. Nina is over. He'll call off Vaughn in the gap and make the catch. For the first out here of the night for Clemens. Paul Clemens, 6'3", 215 pounds, out of Columbia, South Carolina, making his 25th appearance. His 13th in relief, 3-8 with a 583. Most of those wins and losses came in his time in the starting rotation, though. Real quick update, NFL. I told you it was 8:55 scheduled start. They've backed it up again. 9:05 scheduled kickoff, as first pitch swinging is Albert Cordero. That one's fouled back into the screen. The left-hander Cordero, switch hitter, excuse me, batting from the left side all night tonight, is 1 for 3, a single and a run scored. Pair of strikeouts for him in his last 2 at-bats. Check swing here on a fastball that misses low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Clemens has been a great strikeout pitcher for the Blue Crabs this year. 81 in 71 innings to this point. As a quick look at the rest of the Atlantic League, Road Warriors with an 8-5 lead over the York Revolution, as a fastball misses high. Somerset with a 7-2 lead over the Lancaster Barnstormers. (2-1). Clemens ready, kicks and delivers a fastball on the outside corner. This one's fouled back as well, so the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes here to Cordero. See some lightning off in the distance. There's no rain in sight, just some heat lightning from some of the weather we've been having here as of late. As Cordero swings and misses, strike 3, and Clemens gets his 82nd strikeout of the year, and the 7th in total for Blue Crabs pitching on the day. Clemens 81 strikeouts despite time in the bullpen, ranked pretty highly in the league. As his first pitch to Robertson is swung on and flown out towards right. He's in the top 20 in the league in strikeouts, and he's got a 1-2-3 inning here in the 7th. Pair of flyouts and a strikeout, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th, After the stretch, John Griffin leads it off on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Dr. Milu and the courteous and professional staff at Cancer and Blood Disorders Treatment Center in Waldorf want you to know that for cases of cancer and blood disorders such as anemia, leukemia, and lymphoma, you don't have to travel all the way to D.C. or Baltimore to get high-quality, compassionate care close to home. Established in 1995, Cancer and Blood Disorders Treatment Center offers expertise, experience, and the highest standards needed for successful treatment of cancer. Dr. Milu is excited to be a part of the Blue Crabs family as the new sponsor of the Silver Sluggers program and games for the 2017 season. For more information or to schedule a consultation, call 301-638-1007 or visit cancerandblooddisorderscenter.com.
This is Devin Rodriguez from the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Join us every Tuesday home game as we turn two with our new Double Play Tuesdays. These nights, tickets are buy one, get one free in the box office, as well as buy one, get one on select items at the concession stands. For more information or to get tickets today, please visit us online at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Mark Haynes, the new pitcher, on here for Sugarland in the bottom of the 7th. As the right-hander takes over to face the 4-5-6 in the Blue Crabs lineup. A tie ball game at 8 apiece here. Fourth reliever on for Sugarland, Dan Runsler with a 1-2-3, or with a scoreless 6th, as Griffin fouls one back into the net. He's got a pair of strikeouts and a walk. He allowed a single as well, 2 on when he got out of the inning with a fly ball to center. Blue Crabs will look to take the lead here. Drake Britton is up and throwing in the pen. Shift on the infield for Griffin as he takes a big hack on a fastball, but it misses low. Count at 0-2. Griffin right over the top of that one as Haynes got him fishing. 20th appearance for the right-hander Haynes. He's 2-0 with an 0.96 ERA, 22 strikeouts and 18 2/3 innings. He overthrows the fastball a bit here as he pulls it way outside, and the count goes to 1-2. Haynes, 31 years old, out of Kansas City, Missouri, 6'2", 205 pounds. He attended Rice for college. Third year here in the Atlantic League. all with Sugarland. He began this year with the Wichita Wingnuts, 6 games in the American Association. Changeup is swung on and missed as Griffin is down on strikes for the 3rd time. And that is out number 1 here in this bottom of the 7th. Haynes began his professional career with Shreveport of the American Association. Pitched there in 2010 and 2011. 2012 through the beginning of 2015, he played for the Laredo Lemurs, same league. Then in the middle of 2015, moved to Amarillo, played for the Thunderheads to finish out that year. 2016, began the year with the Kansas City T-Bones, a different team in the American Association, before joining Sugarland to finish it, just 3 games that year. Last year, 55 games for the Skeeters, 2-5 record with a 3.40 ERA. He had 13 saves on the year as well in that season. Ready for the 1-0 is Haynes to Martinez as a big cut and foul back. Will even things up at 1-1. No rain in the forecast, just the heat lightening off in the distance. Rain is expected to come tomorrow and throughout the majority of the weekend on into early next week. 1-1, Martinez goes against the shift the other way. Rondon on the run, a backhand. The throw to first is off target as it's going to get out of play into the Skeeters dugout. And now Martinez is going to be awarded second base. It's going to be an infield single followed by the error on the shortstop. So Martinez is credited with the single, and then the error will advance him into scoring position, as the Skeeters are arguing it did not hit the inside of their dugout, but rather the outside. And now the umpires will agree and send Martinez back to first. So now Angelise Nina will come up to bat here. No argument from the Blue Crabs. They seem to agree with the call at the end of the day. So Martinez, who was headed to second, now will return to first. 1 out in the inning. It's the second hit of the game for Martinez, his team high 33rd multi-hit game. Haynes comes set for the first pitch to Nina. Prior to that pitch, a check on Martinez at first. And he's back in standing. Martinez not a huge stolen base threat. He is a good base runner, though. Just 3 for 5 on the season in stolen bases is Martinez. As Nina takes first pitch, a fastball for a called strike on the inside corner. 1-2. Haynes sets for the 0-1 to Nina. Check on first, and Martinez is back in standing. This pitch misses as the count evens up. 1 ball and 1 strike. Nina came through with a big 2-out single in the 5th that put the Blue Crabs back on top. That was wiped away by a solo home run from Norris. Change-up misses low here as the count goes to 2-1. Count at 2 balls and 1 strike as you hear the crowd getting into it down in the Legends Club. Trying to will the Blue Crabs onto a run here in the inning. as Nina's going to try to come through with a hit. He's got a hitter's count after that pitch miss. 3-1 we go. Set. Now stepping off the back is Haynes. Very concerned with Martinez. Haynes still worried about Martinez. Might honestly be part of the issue with the count to Nina as he's fallen behind. As Nina will hammer one to center here. Jansanti on the run. Martinez off from first. He wasn't waiting to see if he could catch it at all. The ball gets over Jansanti's head off the wall. The throw from the relay man will come home. Martinez slides in safely. An RBI double for Angelise Nina. And the Blue Crabs are back on top. 9-8 the score here in the bottom of the 7th. So that'll bring in Corey Vaughn. As Vaughn's got a man in scoring position, a much-needed insurance run with how this game has played out so far. Called strike to Vaughn here as the count goes to 0-1. Time called here as Haynes will step back to tie his shoe and reset. Haynes taking a while here as the umpire, Dave Speranza, will actually head out to the mound to keep tabs on this. A very long delay for the right shoe of Mark Haynes, but it looks like now he should be ready to go. He's got an 0-1 count on Vaughn. So now coming set is Haynes for the 0-1. A look back at Nina, now kicks and delivers. Breaking ball, that one in the dirt as it's smothered by Cordero. A good stop there. So the 1-1 upcoming as Haynes comes set. Vaughn's got a double to his name already as another fastball in the dirt makes it 2-1. Cordero pops up and fires to second behind Nina, but he's back in well safe. Britton is long ready to go in the Blue Crabs pen. He started to warm up in the 6th. Has had all of this inning to get loose and is ready to roll for the 8th inning. Chafee, the setup man, will get the night off. So Britton will look to set up Epley. 2-1, a towering pop-up from Corey Vaughn to the shortstop Rondon as he'll make the catch for the second out here in the inning. So now Craig Maddox will dig in. He's got an RBI single in his first at-bat. That was followed by a ground out and a strikeout. As Maddox hammers one to center field, Jansanti on the run again. This one might hang up for him, though, and it does, as he makes the over-the-shoulder catch just short of the track, and that will retire the side. But the Blue Crabs take a 9-8 lead in the inning, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Britton will look to set things up in the 8th. He's got the 8-9-1 ahead of him when we return to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is Shane Watson, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Shopping for groceries in a clean, friendly store? That's smart. Shopping for groceries in a clean, friendly store and saving some money while you're doing it? That's wise. At Wise Markets, you'll find all your favorite brands, prices you'll appreciate. That means more meat for less money, more dinner for less dinero, and more milk for less moolah. Stop by a Wise Market today.
Eat better, spend less, that's wise.
Blue Crabs fans, Vicelli Pizza, known to have the best pizza in town, is offering you 20% off your order. That's right, 20% off. Just use code 779 to take advantage of this limited time offer. Vicelli offers pizzas, pastas, subs, wings, salads, and more. You can place your order for pickup or delivery online at Vicelli Pizza, VOCELLI.com, or call 301-705-5858, as well as visiting Vicelli Pizza at their Waldorf location, 11850 Park Waldorf Lane. Vicelli Pizza, delivering classic Italian quality. Drake Britton will take over here in the 8th as Javier Betancourt leads things off and takes first pitch fastball in the inside corner for a called strike. Betancourt is 0 for 2. He's popped out, grounded out, and walked on the night. He is the only Sugarland Skeeter hitter, or one of 2, without a hit, as he sends a fly ball towards shallow left. He'll remain hitless as Strasburger comes in and makes the catch for out number 1. Barrett Barnes the other without a hit. Betancourt 1 of 2 that hasn't scored a run in the game as well. So now Alvaro Rondon digs in. He's met both of the previous qualifications. A triple and a run scored in the 4th inning. Britton kicks and delivers. Fastball on the first pitch. Misses outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Rondon with lots of speed has drawn the attention of the third baseman Frank Martinez, who's in on the edge of the grass, wary of a bunt attempt. Rondon swinging away, though, as he sends a fly ball towards right. Charging on is Nina, and he'll make the catch. 2 up, 2 down. Starts the night for Britton. The lefty Britton making his 26th appearance, his 12th in relief. 4 and 5 with a 6.40 ERA on the year. A lot of that ERA inflated by his time in the starting rotation, though. 51 strikeouts in 77 in the 3rd innings. against the Skeeters this year. As Britton gets a strike across here to the leadoff hitter Barnes, one of the two hitless. As I was saying, against Sugarland this year, Britton, it doesn't actually look like has faced the Skeeters. But that's difficult because I think he's already pitched in this series as he misses one low here. Britton did pitch already in this series, so the stats a little bit messed up, it looks like. So we'll try to get those for you if we can. As Barnes hammers one foul here. In his one appearance in this series, Britton allowed a run on a hit. It was a home run. Came 2 days ago, a solo shot to Matt Chavez, who's out of the lineup tonight. We've got the stats now on Britton against the Skeeters this year. This is his fourth appearance. He started once against Sugarland. Struggled mightily. 4 1/3 innings. He's given up 11 hits and 12 runs, a 24.92 ERA and an 0-1 record. He'll look for a 1-2-3 shutdown frame here to drop that ERA exponentially as he elevated the fastball, but not having it was Barnes, and the count evens 2-2. Britton now ready for the 2-2 pitch. As he kicks and delivers, Barnes sends a fly ball towards center. Could be a 1-2-3 frame. Britton, walking off the mound, believes it is, and Vaughn makes the catch. He gets a fly out to every spot in the outfield, does Britton, in a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. The Blue Crabs pitchers have retired 7 in a row. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th looking for some insurance with Francisco Rosario leading it off when we return to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hilltop Signs and Graphics is the official signage partner of the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs this 2018 season and specializes in custom signage, vehicle wraps and decals, site lighting, and much more. Since 1992, Hilltop's top priority has been providing customers in the DMV area with the highest quality product. Call today at 301-373-7878 to start your project or visit hilltopsignsmd.com for more information. Hilltop Signs and Graphics, where design, fabrication, and installation is our expertise. Blue Crabs fans, your group of 20 or more can join us all season long with any of our several group hospitality areas at Regency Furniture Stadium. Our spacious and modern amenities can entertain your group starting at just $10 per person. The open-air picnic pavilion, upscale Legends Club, or luxury suites provide the backdrop for great nights at the ballpark. Call group sales at 301-638-9788 for more info or to book your group today.
Francisco Rosario will lead things off here in the bottom of the 8th as the Blue Crabs looking for some insurance runs against Derek Loop. The left-hander takes over for Sugarland. He's the third left-hander the Skeeters have thrown. As his first pitch missed to Rosario, 1 ball and no strike. Second time the Blue Crabs have seen Loop in the series. As he kicks and delivers, Rosario a hot shot to third. It's picked out of the dirt by Silverio. Now back to his feet. A one-hopper smashed at him, but he's able to recover and get out number 1. So that'll bring in Ryan Strasburger. Strasburger has a home run, a single, and a walk in the game. As a fastball catches the outside corner, makes the count 0-1. Fastball misses high here, as that'll even things up. Loop in limited time with the Skeeters this year. Just 7 appearances, including this one. 0-1 with a 6 ERA. As a fastball is swung on and missed. That one was high and out of the zone, but got Strasburger to chase. Cody Epley is up and warming for the Blue Crabs. 4th all-time in Atlantic League history in saves, but he struggled in his last 2 outings. He'll look to turn that around, assuming he gets the ball in the 9th here. Loop works out of the stretch, comes set and delivers. Breaking ball for a called. Strike 3 on the outside corner. And back-to-back outs have started the night for Loop. That'll bring in Edwin Garcia. Garcia has a pair of hits on the night as well. Garcia singled in the 1st. He also singled in the 6th. Called strike on the first pitch to Garcia as Loop continues to pound the zone and gets ahead here. Fastball misses inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. One very close to the inside corner, but it misses, and the count at 2 balls and 1 strike. Blue Crabs would love to get it to Epley with a little more insurance, but 1 run could be enough for the closer, if that's all they can get. Garcia shoots one towards right. Robertson towards the line. He'll make the catch, and that will retire the side. A 1-2-3 frame for Loop. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. It'll be Epley's turn in the 9th. He's got the 2-3-4 as he looks to shut the door and end the 3-game losing streak when we return on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Join our team every Friday home game as we honor those who serve our country by remembering everyone deployed. Every Red Friday, the team will wear military-inspired jerseys brought to you by Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. All active and former military members receive $5 tickets with their military ID. For more information or to get tickets today, please visit us online at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
At Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, mortgages are what they do, not who they are. Fairway Mortgage Corporation is a proud partner of the American Warrior Initiative. A key part of this initiative is to educate, encourage, and inspire Americans to give back to our military. Visit their website at www.americanwarriorinitiative.com for more details. Our military fought to protect the American dream. Let's help them live it.
Epley, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
The Blue Crabs will send the closer Cody Epley to the mound, looking for his 15th save of the season. He's got the 2-3-4 to deal with, though, in the heart of the Sugarland lineup. Anthony Jansanti will lead it off. He's 1 for 3, a double and a hit by pitch. He's been stranded in scoring position twice. As Epley's first pitch to him, a sinker misses outside, 1 ball and no strikes. 36th appearance of the season for Epley. He's 0-2 with a 2.31 ERA. 14 saves on the year in 17 tries as he gets a fastball on the outside corner, 1-1. Both of Epley's losses have come in his last 2 outings. He pitched in the series finale on Sunday against the Road Warriors and took the loss in that game. That was a blown save. He gave up 3 runs in the top of the 9th. As a chopper towards third here, Martinez leaps, but will have no play as Jansanti with good speed down the line. That ball was too high for Martinez to do anything but keep it in the infield. And Jansanti is aboard with a leadoff single. Epley also lost the series opener. He pitched in the 11th inning of that game. Gave up a bases-loaded single to Albert Cordero that scored Juan Silverio to give Sugarland a 4-3 win. So he'll look to bounce back from back-to-back tough outings and get back on track here. But he's going to have to work around a leadoff hit. And now he's got Derek Norris at the plate, who's already homered twice in this game, serving as the go-ahead run. Norris punches one the other way. That's going to get through into right field. Jansanti on his way to second. He'll hold there, though, as the strong throw in from Nina. But back-to-back singles have runners on first and second with nobody out. So that'll bring in Juan Silverio. He got the offense started in that series opener against Epley with a hit. As manager James Frisbee will pop out of the dugout very quickly here. He's not going to waste any time before with Epley to try to settle down the closer and get him back on the right track. The entire infield will come together to rally behind their pitching coach, as it's a very quick meeting with Frisbee. He pops out there, says just a couple of words, and turns to head back. The rest of the infield will stay, as it's Epley's game from here. He's got a great sinker. He can easily get a double play ball and bring himself an out away from getting out of this jam. As Silverio will now re-enter the box 1 for 4. He's got a single and a run scored. But he's popped out, struck out, and flung first inning hit. Epley would love a ground ball to third here where Martinez could tag the bag and get the lead runner. He's got to be wary of Jansanti, who's already stolen third once in the game, as Epley misses very close to that inside corner. Ball 1. Jansanti with a big lead off of second, as Epley misses a sinker low and away here. 2 balls and no strikes. Not paying much attention to Jansanti as Epley. He might have a free out if he turns around, though. Jansanti's got a big lead. It looks like he's thinking about third. Now Epley gives him a look before delivering a sinker on the outside corner for a called strike. He's got that sinking fastball. It goes low and in to right-handed batters. So it serves somewhere between a two-seamer and a splitter. It's got a lot of movement on it as Epley got it to sneak across the outside corner there. If he can bury it inside, Silverio should roll over on it. Slider here as this one's lined out towards left. Strasburger going back. He leaps at the wall. It's off the wall. Vaughn will pick it up. Jansanti had to hold in case Strasburger caught it. A strong throw in from Vaughn will keep Jansanti from rounding third. But 3 straight singles have the bases loaded with nobody out here in the top of the ninth. So that will bring up Dennis Phipps with the tying run 90 feet away. It looks like the middle infield is back in double play depth, willing to trade the tying run for a pair of outs as Epley delivers a fastball in the outside corner. Now would be a big time for Epley to get a strikeout. Epley sets now at the chest for the 0-1. Sinker misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. A hard hit ball. Garcia and Rosario up the middle may consider coming home to try to get the tying runner, but it looks like right now they'd just go for 2 outs. Epley delivers a fastball here. He blows it by Phipps, who was well behind that one. And the count at 1-2. A chance for Epley to get the strikeout we mentioned. So now with the 1-2 count, the infield will pull all the way in as Garcia and Rosario come to the grass. Epley delivers the 1-2 very close to the outside corner, but it's ruled low, and the count evens up 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tense moments here as the Blue Crabs look to avoid the sweep. Epley goes with a slider here as that one misses low. A good stop by Maddox keeps it from going to the backstop and prevents the run, at least for now. So payoff pitch upcoming. Epley's got nowhere to put him as the is popped up in foul ground. Rodriguez will make the play, and a big out number 1 as nobody's able to advance there. So now a ground ball could end the game. Albert Cordero digs in. He's 1 for 4. He singled in his first at-bat, but then has struck out 3 times in a row. Epley ready to face Cordero. He kicks and delivers. Cordero first pitch swinging. A laser will get out of play. And strike 1 for Epley. The infield in the middle has backed up as they will look for that double play ball. That would get him out of a huge jam and get the win. Martinez is still halfway at third, as is Rodriguez, playing in front of the runner, as they'll both come home. Foul tipped, but hung on to by Maddox for a strike, as the count goes to no balls and 2 strikes. So Epley ready now. Big pitch upcoming. As Cordero is behind 0-2, Epley could use a strikeout as the 0-2 pitch is hammered towards right center field. Nina on the run. That's going to get by him. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. Being waved around third is Silverio. He'll get the stop sign at the last second. A 2 RBI double for Albert Cordero, and Sugarland has retaken the lead here in the top of the ninth. The second blown save in the series for Cody Epley. So now the infield will pull in again as Epley's got to face Daniel Robertson with one out and two in scoring position, trying to limit it to just one. Epley gets a fastball in the outside corner for a called strike. This one will get by Maddox to the backstop. Coming home from third is Silverio as he'll add an insurance run to the lead. We'll see the ruling on that. It's going to be a wild pitch. And make it 11-9 now. So Epley now with the infield still in will get a chopper towards second, right under the glove of Rosario, as that will score Cordero. Big turnaround first as Robertson will now retreat. And it's going to be an error on the second baseman Rosario that allows the run to score. 12-9 the score here now as Sugarland has rallied for 4 in the inning. Epley delivers a breaking ball that misses low and outside on the first pitch to Betancourt. Epley was absolutely dominant to start the year. He hardly allowed any runs as a fastball comes inside, 2 balls and no strikes. ERA was sitting at 140 when he came home after working 4 straight scoreless appearances and then he worked a scoreless game against the Road Warriors, dropped the ERA to 136, and has now seen it absolutely skyrocket in the last couple. He's allowed now 4 earned runs coming into play today. You can add 3 more to that total. So 7 earned runs in the last 3 games. And that comes after, on the season as a whole, allowing just 14. So that shows you how many he's allowed here in the last couple of outings. Foul ball here will move the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes on Betancourt, as Ryan Chafee is throwing in the Blue Crabs bullpen just in case Epley can't get this one. Right-hander sets for the payoff pitch and delivers a slider that misses low and away. Excuse me, the count was 2-2. Now it is 3-2. But prior to this series with Sugarland and the finale to the Road Warriors, Epley had allowed just 5 earned runs on the season. Runner off here on the payoff pitch. It's going to be chopped foul down the third baseline. Picked up by Martinez there as the count will remain full. So he's allowed more runs, earned runs I should say, in the last 3 appearances than he had in his first 33 this year. Epley ready for the 3-2 once more. Runner off again, as fouling it back is Betancourt to stay alive once more. first points of the NFL season are on the board as the Falcons got a field goal in the first quarter of that one. They got in the goal line, or in first and goal twice, and have just 3 points to show for it. So Epley ready for the 3-2 again. Foul tipped here, but held on to by the catcher, Maddox, and down on strikes goes Javier Betancourt. That'll bring Frisbee out of the dugout as he'll signal to the bullpen. The day is done for Epley. We'll get you the details on the new reliever when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network. Ryan Chafee is the new pitcher on for the Blue Crabs here in the top of the ninth. Blown save for Cody Epley, his second in the last week, as Chafee will take over here with 2 outs and a man on first in the inning. His first pitch, a fastball to Alvaro Rondon, is fouled back. Chafee making his league-high 64th appearance. As the runner off here, pitch misses high, throw down, the tag not in time, as safe at second is Robertson. Third stolen base of the night for the Skeeters, and for Daniel Robertson, he has had limited time. Well, that's his third. He's 3 for 3. Count even at 1 ball and 1 strike. As Chafee kicks and delivers. Fastball swung on and missed as the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. As Chafee has things evened up with Rondon. Chafee's had a pretty good stretch of games. Hasn't allowed an earned run in his last 7 outings. He did have 2 unearned in Sugarland. But the ERA he's seen drop in that stretch from a 4.77 to a 4.23. As he goes way up and in here with a fastball, Rondon dances out of the way. And the count is full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. (12-9) the score, a 4 spot in the 9th inning for the Skeeters. As Chafee will look to keep it there with the runner in scoring position. As he kicks and delivers, a fastball is swung on and missed and down on strikes. Goes Rondon. That will end the inning, but 4 runs in the inning on 4 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base. Blue Crabs now need 3 in the bottom of the 9th to tie things up. Devin Rodriguez leads it off when we return on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Fans, is your family or work holiday party looking for a venue this coming fall or winter? Look no further than the newly renovated Legends Club at Regency Furniture Stadium, brought to you by the Blue Crabs. Numerous food and drink options and great flexible features mean the Legends Club will make your event the hit of the season. Call a sales executive today at 301-638-9788 for more information or visit somdbluecrabs.com.
TN Bose Heating and Air Conditioning is proud to present Fans for Our Fans at Regency Furniture Stadium once again this 2018 season. When the temperature at game time is expected to be a scorcher, TN Bose will do what they do best, keep you always the right temperature, by providing hand fans to the first 200 guests entering the stadium that day. Learn more about their technologically advanced AeroSeal duct sealing procedure online at tnbose.com. TN Bose for all your air conditioning and heating needs. Blue Crabs fans, your group of 20 or more can join us all season long with any of our several group hospitality areas at Regency Furniture Stadium. Our spacious and modern amenities can entertain your group starting at just $10 per person. The open-air picnic pavilion, upscale Legends Club, or luxury suites provide the backdrop for great nights at the ballpark. Call group sales at 301-638-9788 for more info or to book your group today.
Hey, this is Devin Rodriguez, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Felipe Paulino takes over here for Sugarland in the bottom of the 9th. What turned from could have been a Blue Crabs win, they had a save opportunity in a 9-8 game, to now a save opportunity on the other side for Paulino, as he has a chance, if he gets this one, to tie the Sugarland record for saves in a single season. He blew a save already once in the series, though, as Devin Rodriguez will look to get things going to make that happen again as the pitch misses inside, 1-1. Paulino's had a spectacular year coming out of the bullpen, 52 appearances for the team. That's a team high. He's 2-1 with an 0.71 ERA, 31 saves. As a called strike on the inside corner will make the count 1-2. Paulino, 68 strikeouts to 19 walks in 50 and a third innings. He's allowed just 26 hits, leading to 11 runs. Only 4 have been earned, though. Right-hander ready for the 1-2. Kicks and delivers. Breaking ball is swung on and missed, and Rodriguez is down on strikes. as that is out number 1 here in the 9th, and that'll bring up John Griffin. Rodriguez has come back to discuss with the home plate umpire, Dave Speranza, something. I'm not sure quite what. It didn't look very animated, but it looks like he'll now head back to the dugout as John Griffin will come to bat here. Griffin is 1 for 4, a double and a run scored. Struck out his last 3 at-bats, though. Called strike on the first pitch to Griffin, as that will make the count no balls and 1 strike. Paulino ready for the 0-1 as he kicks and delivers. A fastball is swung on and missed. And just like that, the count at no balls and 2 strikes. Paulino ready for the 0-2 as he kicks and delivers. Griffin back up the middle. Shortstop Rondon lays out. It's underneath his glove and into center field. And Griffin will pick up his second hit of the night as he reaches base on a 1-out single. So now Frank Martinez will come up. He's got a pair of hits and 2 runs scored as well. Martinez has to reach base to bring Nina to the plate as the tying run. Martinez, the switch hitter, into the left-handed batter's box to face Paulino here as the big right-hander comes set and delivers low. 1 ball and no strikes. Mentioned Paulino's numbers on the year and how dominant he's been. An 0.71 ERA, but a 2.25 on the year against Southern Maryland. He's 0-1 in 9 appearances with a 2.25 ERA. He's given up 7 runs, but just 2 earned in 9 innings. As Paulino delivers low here, 2 balls and no strikes. So 7 runs out of his 11 on the year have been against Southern Maryland, and 2 of the 4 earned have come against the Blue Crabs. He's 4 for 5 in save opportunities. Martinez swings through 1 here as the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Paulino sets at his belt. Griffin a very short lead off of first, not wanting to risk anything there. As this one's chopped towards first, the first baseman Norris will field just inside fair territory. Take it to the base himself. That's his only play. Griffin into second safely on the 3 unassisted. That brings up Angelis Nina as the last hope for the Blue Crabs here in the game. Nina, a pair of hits in his last 2 at-bats. A 2-out RBI single that drove in Devin Rodriguez, and then an RBI double that brought home Frank Martinez. Both of those gave the Blue Crabs the lead. Both of those leads have since been lost. Griffin in scoring position. Nina's got to find a way to reach base to bring Corey Vaughn to the plate as the tying run. Paulino delivers a changeup that misses low. Right-hander comes set, an imposing figure on the mound at 6'3", 270. Nina with a fly ball to right here. That's going to get out of play, though, as it hits off the wall. Foul, and the count will even up. 1 ball and 1 strike. a former major leaguer. He worked mostly as a starter at the major league level, did Paulino. He appeared in 97 games, 65 of them coming as starts. Nina back up the middle here. That should get through. It does into center. Griffin on his way to third. He'll get the stop sign there. A smart move, as if Griffin gets thrown out, you don't have the opportunity to tie the game. So Nina extends it with his third hit of the game, as that will now bring Corey Vaughn to the plate. As the tying run in the game, Vaughn has already homered off of Paulino in the series. He hit a solo shot as the leadoff hitter in the ninth inning on Tuesday. That tied things 4-4. A home run here would tie things a little bit higher score at 12-12. See what Vaughn can do against Paulino as the right-hander sets against the tying run, kicks and delivers. Fastball on the outside corner for a called strike, 0-1. Paulino sets at the belt for the 0-1. He's got runners on the corners. As Vaughn with a big cut on a fastball here. Foul tips it back as the count goes to no balls and 2 strikes. The Blue Crabs are down to their final strike here. Looking to avoid the sweep. But Vaughn's got to find a way to extend the game. As the count at 0-2, Paulino comes set. 0-2 pitch, a fastball misses low. As the count goes to 1-2, very good take there from Vaughn. It wasn't too far out of the zone, but he knows that zone very well and was able to lay off. Set for the 1-2 now is Paulino, still 1 strike away from getting the save. As he kicks and delivers a breaking ball, Vaughn's able to lay off of that one. It dove out in front of the plate. And the count's now even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Vaughn is the tying run. If he can reach Maddox on deck, is the winning run. Blue Crabs have 7 walk-offs on the year already. Paulino sets for the 2-2 to Vaughn. Now kicks and delivers. Another breaking ball. This one will hop away from the catcher. As Vaughn's able to lay off, Nina will take the opportunity to advance to second on the wild pitch. Griffin, again, wisely staying at third, recognizing the situation. His run means nothing. Realistically, Nina's doesn't mean much either. It's the man at the plate that is the one that matters. Payoff pitch on its way. A breaking ball. Vaughn's able to get a piece of it as he grabs dugout. So he'll extend it at least one more pitch. So the 3-2 once more. Vaughn with a pop-up back behind the plate. The catcher Cordero giving chase. But that's going to get up off of the railing right in front of me and back down into the lower deck. And the count will stay 3 balls and 2 strikes. So another pitch upcoming between Vaughn and Paulino as neither side willing to give in here. Eighth pitch of the at-bat upcoming, the third 3-2 as Paulino kicks and delivers. Vaughn with a chopper foul here as he continues to foul off pitches to stay alive. It's the fourth foul ball in the at-bat and the third in a row from Vaughn. If there was any question, Corey Vaughn is not done with this game quite yet. He's got one of the best closers in the league in front of him, but he knows he's already gotten to him once in the series. If Paulino makes a mistake and leaves something up, Vaughn could tie this. 3-2, Vaughn checks his swing on a breaking ball, but he's able to lay back. And Vaughn wins the at-bat and will head down to first. A 9-pitch walk has Vaughn on first as the tying run. That'll bring Pete Incaviglia, the manager, out to the mound for a conference with his closer. There hasn't been a signal to the pin yet, so I don't believe he's pulling Paulino from the game. He hasn't even allowed a run yet, realistically, but it feels like he's done that and much more as he's got the bases loaded with 2 outs, tying run at first, and the winning run at the plate. So Incaviglia will head back. Vaughn needs an extra base hit to score the tying run. Maddox could end it. If he can get underneath one and launch his first home run at home this year, he could be the walk-off hero and avoid the sweep. First pitch upcoming to Maddox as Paulino is set and delivers. Change up low, 1 ball and no strikes. I don't know what it is about the Blue Crabs that gives Paulino trouble, or I guess I don't know what it is about the rest of the league that he's been so successful that he can't do against Southern Maryland. But he struggled mightily against the team this year, and it's continued into this one as a foul ball gets out of play, 1-1. Even if he's able to get out of this inning and doesn't allow any runs to score, he's still not going to get back on that bus and be happy with the performance. One pitch misses as Maddox takes a pitch very close to the zone, but the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Francisco Rosario awaits on deck. He tripled in his first at-bat of the night. As Paulino sets now for the 2-1 pitch. Infield shifting Maddox as a changeup is swung on and missed, and the count evens up, 2 balls and 2 strikes. They've got the second baseman Betancourt pretty deep. Norris is playing right on the line, very deep as well. And the shortstop Rondon is directly behind the second baseman. 2-2 pitch upcoming. Paulino kicks and delivers. As the Blue Crabs are down to their final strike again, Maddox takes one very close, and it's called low. The count is full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The runners will get a head start here. The runners will be on the move on the payoff pitch as Paulino sets for that. He lifts his leg. There go the runners as Maddox will foul one off of his foot in the box here to stay alive. So nobody going down without a fight. We saw 9 pitches before Vaughn draws the walk. And then we see Now a foul ball on a 3-2 from Maddox, so at least 7 pitches in this at-bat. Three-two upcoming. Paulino kicks and delivers. Runners off again. It's a fastball that's pushed out of play the other way, as Maddox continues to battle in the at-bat now as well. So we'll do the 3-2 for a third time. Runners go. Maddox pushes one the other way. Silverio cuts it off. Throw on the run to first in time as he gets Maddox by a step. And that will do it here for this game. Paulino struggles, but he gets the save in a scoreless ninth inning. 12-9 the final score. Sugarland is able to sweep the series. 4 runs in the top of the ninth. Get the job done. The win will go to reliever Derek Loop. For Loop on the year, that will put him at 1-1. Loss goes to Cody Epley. He drops to 0-3. And Paulino, with his 32nd save, has tied the Sugarland record for most saves in a single season, as he gets the job done. At the end of the day, it wasn't pretty, but he makes it happen. As 12-9 the final here, the Blue Crabs actually out-hit Sugarland 15-14 in the game, but the Skeeters capitalized. It was a back-and-forth battle beginning with the very first inning. 6 runs for the Skeeters, 7 for the Blue Crabs. And then it goes all the way to 12-9, the final score. So the Blue Crabs are swept in the finale. They're swept in the series. And now they'll hit the road 5 games in 3 days against the Lancaster Barnstormers. That all begins tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. We won't be back here live until Thursday. We've got 4 games coming up against the New Britain Bees to finish the season Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 6:35 Thursday, Friday, and Saturday before the 2:05 finale on Sunday. So make sure you're here for all 4. It'll be the final 4 of the season. So make sure you're with us next Thursday to see how we're doing in Lancaster, and then in Somerset next week. Stay up to date on our Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and website. I'll be doing all the writing to keep you guys updated on what's going on there. But for this one, 12-9 the final. Sugarland gets the sweep. We'll be back on Thursday, 6:35 first pitch, live at 6:30. So make sure you join us on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.